running all the time.
Oh, I think they've forgotten something.
There's our shared suitcase and my pregnancy pillow.
Ready?
Yes, this is the last, like cherry on top. Maybe my tummy is twisting and turning because I'm so nervous about traveling now. Oh, okay, let's go. Finally on our way to our vacation.
Yep.
Back home, how does it feel?
Good.
It's been what, 15 months for you?
Oh yeah, I think around 15 months, yeah.
That's for me. For me, it has only been a year. But still, way too long. This is the best thing. I don't need to go on an actual adventure trip or anything like that. It's just really nice to be going back home. Kannur Airport, where we're gonna take our first flight on our way towards Jaipur. Like I said earlier, I'm a little bit nervous about this traveling, not just because of coronavirus, but also being pregnant. But at least here in the taxi, it feels quite secure because, as you can see, we have this like really good glass here in between us and the driver. Then we have this very good sign reminding us all here that break the chain. We are both wearing our masks, as is the driver. We have our hand sanitizers in our bags. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so we're feeling comfortable, except maybe for the Kerala traffic, but so everything is fine. I got G-force. My God, that was the worst drive I've ever had in India, and I've had quite a few, like in buses, on the mountains. Oh, I'm just honestly, after this, I don't feel that nervous about the flights anymore. It's like I was seriously a little bit scared of either dying or vomiting on this drive. But yeah, before we go to the airport, I want to say a few words about like this trip, because at this point with the coronavirus, I still don't really support traveling for the sake of traveling and tourism and this kind of like leisure. The reason why we are doing this trip is that we are traveling to Jaipur to Vinod's family, who we both haven't seen in over a year. I'm forced to travel to Delhi at this point to the Finnish embassy there so I can renew my passport, because due to my pregnancy I won't be able to travel for many months after December, so I have to go and renew my passport now so it doesn't expire. And there are nice things to follow, for example Diwali next week. Yay! Okay, we just cleared the check-in to our flight, which was rather tricky this time. We have to fill a self-declaration health form, and yeah, then the like online check-in was rather difficult, which we had been trying to do 2 days at home. Yes, yes.
We're getting the face mask now. Yeah?
Oh, now we're getting the safety kits. Yay! What I like about this airport is that there are very less people here, which is obviously a very good thing. I'm really hoping that our flight will be rather empty too, and there is much less what was I saying? There is much less air conditioning on right now. I think it's due to the air circulation or something like that. I've read somewhere that it's not good to use it during this pandemic.
You have to wear it now? At boarding.
These we are supposed to wear at the boarding. Now we're going to the security check, and obviously I will not film that for you. Well, that was empty, thank goodness, and kept in a very clean condition, like I would say most Indian airport toilets. So, what was I saying? Can't remember anymore. It was rather funny at the check-in because there was a few confusions regarding my status. So, firstly, one of the clerks there asked me like if I'm pregnant, and then I said like I'm 6 months, 24 weeks, and he still seemed uncertain if I would be allowed to travel at this point, but luckily didn't say anything more. And then they had some issues with my passport too, because it is expiring in the next 6 months. So they were confused, like, oh, but she can't have a like visa. But then, like, of course we have a visa, it's just not there on the passport. But they luckily didn't start asking more about it, so everything is a-okay. Quite a few more people here upstairs the terminal, but still social distancing rocks. And now we're just waiting for the boarding to start soon, so that we could actually get the journey started. And I really hope they are serving meals on board like they promised on the Air India website, because we forgot half of our snacks at home. I'm like seriously crying for the chicken shawarma in our fridge. And yeah, now we just have those like cheese crackers and oranges, and I cannot survive like this waiting here at the airport and a 5-hour flight to Delhi just with those. I feel so stupid. Put it on. Oh my god, my head is too big. I just feel so uncomfortable. So the crazy thing is that Kerala, even though it's quite a small state in India, has 4 international airports. Wow. There's also, I think, a veg puff here and lots of cookies. We also have mango juice and water. I really hope that there is some restaurants open in Delhi once we arrive there for some like late evening snack. Finally arrived in Delhi. 11 p.m. Okay, so we are now in Delhi after our 5-hour Air India flight. Like I said earlier, it was a very stupid route. So from Kannur we flew to Kozhikode and from there to Delhi. So for something that should have been maybe like 3 hours, it took us 5 hours to get here. And I feel like it was a little bit too long to stay in that tent during these times. And oh my god, it's so uncomfortable being pregnant because I was not able to sleep, and I always sleep even during the shortest flights. And I am completely nervous about this night here at the Delhi airport before our morning Jaipur flight. Oh my god, how are we going to survive this? But we didn't even get a proper meal, it was just snacks. So I would very much love to find something that would kind of satisfy my taste buds for a late evening snack. Yeah, let's go up. Food court. Here we have the always reliable McDonald's. But as you can see, so many places are closed here. I've been eating here earlier, so let's see if there is anything interesting that we can find here. I really want maybe a dosa, even though yes, now we are in North India after a very long while. But I also really want juice. Let's see what's here. Apparently we are a few minutes too late, at least here upstairs, because they are closing everything down now. So let's just take the elevator back down and hope very much that Delhi Street isn't closed yet. Using this as like my glove for the button. That looks so yummy. I can't wait to have something that I feel is at least a little bit tastier and healthier than what we've been having since lunch today. Starbucks, yes, I'm supporting evil corporations, but it seriously was the only one with any good options left at this hour. Good late evening snack before we find somewhere to not sleep. And here we have oh my god, I am so happy about this dark multigrain bread, which is so difficult to find in India. And here we have Vinod's pick, which like we'll be sharing both of these. So this is a chicken club sandwich, and my pick, which is the tomato basil mozzarella cheese sandwich. I think mine looks better.
Yep.
So I'll just have it here.
Rolling.
So good. Giving you energy for a long night.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay. Looks like we'll be the only ones till 5 in the morning.
Yep.
So, how was your nap?
Non-existent. Or I want your shoulder here. Usually I am able to sleep anywhere, like absolutely anywhere. During my travels, I sleep on airplanes, I sleep at airports, in the bed chairs, on the floor, wherever. But that is not the case now that I'm pregnant, but at least this night layover is here at the Delhi airport, which I think is just like absolutely one of the best airports in the world that I've ever been to. It is so pretty and interesting. Even Vinod thinks so. Actually, two of my favorite airports in the world are here in India, obviously Mumbai and Delhi. But so it's really nice to at least have some entertainment for us for the night. So now we're taking a long walk and just maybe doing some shopping. I need to visit a pharmacy, and then maybe we'll find some nice Diwali sweets for Vinod's parents. But let's see what we can find. And again, the good thing is that it's also quite empty here now with the COVID times. So it's quiet and we have lots of space to roam around. What do we have there, Vinod?
This. Oh, not this. This.
Yes, I've been telling Vinod that I want these like Indian epic tales also for our kids, especially with illustrations. I have actually
These are very scary illustrations.
yeah, I think the ones that I found on Amazon were a little bit more like kid friendly. I don't want to scare our kid off of the Indian culture. It should be cute.
Baby's first Diwali. Yep.
Oh, the Adventures of Mowgli. Is this a gift book? I want this. I can only understand Shashi Tharoor at kids level. It's like, he's for smart brainiacs like Vinod. Peppa's Diwali.
Really?
Peppa loves yoga.
Peppa's Diwali.
Peppa loves yoga.
Huh. Animal tales from Hindu mythology.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, it has much better illustrations. You could even color these yourself.
No. No.
Apparently, there must be some early morning flights to smaller cities or something like that, but the airport has suddenly become so much more lively. But the funny thing is that I have not seen any other white foreigners here at the Delhi International Airport, and I usually see so many. It's like maybe half foreigners or something like that, but this time, nope. I must be the only one or something. We have found the best thing at the Delhi airport, this amazing selection of Indian sweets. And guys, if I have not told you this yet, I'm a huge fan of Indian sweets. My favorites include things like besan laddu, nariyal barfi, kaju katli. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting something, but if I am, I'm sure that it's somewhere here. It's not just this. It's also continues here. There's so many barfis, katlis, and all different things. And oh my god, this is my heaven. It's really difficult to decide what we should get to bring to the in-laws with us. Oh my god. Help! What to choose? What says Vinod?
Nothing.
Oh my god.
Nothing but
I don't think he trusts that any of these would make their way all the way to our Jaipur home.
Yep, you're just using this as an excuse to buy sweets for yourself. Like, oh, this is a gift for your parents, and then 10 minutes after this you'll be.
Because in my first trimester, Indian sweets were one of my big cravings. I mean, like at least something Indian that I was craving. You can't find those in Kerala.
Do you want some coffee or tea? Nothing? You want some tea, coffee, anything? No?
I feel like I've had the roughest night ever. I'm not sure how long I slept on the floor, maybe 90 minutes or something like that. But at least I feel like I've slept some. I didn't have to get up because my back was aching or head was aching or anything like that. It's just like I was getting freezing cold on the floor, which is why I'm wearing my coat and scarf both now. Ninot got me a hot cup of chai. I hope that I'm going to reawaken to this life with this. Fingers crossed. And fingers crossed that I didn't catch anything from the floor.
Oh yeah. I didn't get even a second sleep.
But that's like completely to be expected with him because he never sleeps while traveling, not on a bus, not on a train, really, not at airports or planes. I always just like I sit down and I fall asleep.
But I recorded you while sleeping.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh my god. Yay, leg space!
Assistance on arrival, please contact our ground staff. We thank you for choosing Alliance Air.
Finally.
Yay! Jaipur! Oh thank goodness I got like, what, maybe a 30-minute nap on the plane. Like, really weird thing. Usually it's my like ears that are popping when I'm flying, but now it's my nose that was hurting. Really weird. But I have to say that the flight crew was giving like really good safety instructions, especially on this flight. Especially once we were leaving the plane, they were explaining what to do with the safety gear and all that. So I really appreciated that. Really nauseous. Okay, so guys, let's do a little wrap about flying during Corona. I gotta say that I'm very, very surprised about how normal it was because I was my mask is falling off my face. So yeah, I was really surprised how normal and easy it was because I was like expecting some very, very strict safety measures, and but other than for wearing the mask and then during the flights wearing the like face shield, it seemed like just usual business. And I think it was like all the like COVID things were mostly in like my head. I didn't really see that same kind of concern from many other passengers, and then of course there were like a few slight changes in the like usual. The airports are really empty compared to the normal, and all the like shops and all those are like they have signs up reminding us about the safety measures, and yeah, really no food or that kind of service at all during the flight, which is not nice for me. I'm really hungry and nauseous now, but yeah, I think like especially since I got some like tips on how to like keep safe and prepare from one of my subscribers, Shreya, so it really helped me to get into the right kind of mindset. But yeah, other than for sleeping on the floor at the airport, I really hope that all my safety measures were enough to keep us safe. Right, Vinod?
Yep.
And now we're just waiting for our luggage, and oh my god, then we are gonna go and get a taxi and head home. It was worth it.
Obviously, left lane.
How do you feel now? Home. Mommy. Completely forgot.